coming together to raise voices and celebrate inclusion and ability. This is the goal of tonight's I Have a Voice Gala, which doubles as a fundraiser to support Gigi's Playhouse and its free programs which empower people living with Down syndrome. WIFR News reporter Mike Walsh attended the gala and talks with organization leaders who say their message is simple: everyone deserves to be heard.
Around a couple hundred people come together Saturday night for a celebration of strength, love, and confidence.
Playhouse, we don't have any fee for service. We don't get state or federal funding, so we rely on our fundraisers to be able to provide services throughout the year for about 435 people with Down syndrome in our area. So fundraisers like this are absolutely critical.
The I Have a Voice Gala raises money for Gigi's Playhouse so they can offer free speech therapy, fitness classes, and career training for people with Down syndrome. Those within the organization say the event is responsible for a quarter of its budget for them to provide these year-round programs at no cost.
So I've been at school at Judson University, and I'm in the RISE program, and I graduated in May. And so it's just good to see all my friends from home again.
Organizers say they call this the I Have a Voice Gala because once you find your voice, things out of reach are now a possibility.
For individuals with Down syndrome, they really depend on the Playhouse to be a place where they can learn, grow, and thrive. And without our public and our community standing behind us, the programs that we provide really wouldn't be possible.
Executive Director Karen Carlson and attendees like Violet say they want to make tonight's message loud and clear. These voices should not only be heard, but celebrated too. In Rockford, Mike Walsh, WIFR News.
Those with the organization say while this is their primary fundraiser, they are always accepting donations and even volunteers for its programs.